Ah, hello. Another week, another Monday, another Final Fantasy XIV stream. Back at it again with Dawntrail, everyone. Sorry if I sound a little sniffly, but I got the sniffles and I got a little sick over the weekend. I'm on the other half of that sickness, so don't worry about me. It's just that I'm gonna sound a little different for a bit. Might take a bit easy on my voice too. But yeah, here we are again. Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail. Now, what happened last time? We had ourselves a bit of a bonding moment with Wuk Lamat, watching as our young charge went to a spot that she deemed important to her and shouted from the depth of her lungs, announcing her goals as the future Dawn servant. After that, we gathered up with everyone once we were quite rested. And we took on to the next section of our journey, the Yocto. And what we do there? Why, once we arrived, as the late people there, we learned that this was clearly not a race. So Bakuja just screwed himself over. We went to the village of the Zbrau, or as how the Ravgar are called there, and we learned from the elder of the village, the leader, the chieftain, that there will be only one team winning this specific test or trial. It was a test of preparing Jubruk Pibil, a traditional meal for the past 50, 60, more than half a century of a year's time. We were split up in teams of two claimants each, and their retinue. While Zoraja was stuck with Bakujaja, our team got to have Koana and his boys, or as we know them, our boys. After some investigation and generally being interested in what people were doing in the area, we learned the history of how peace was achieved between the Mamoja and the Jorao. Thanks to this meal, in fact. It was a combination of Mamuja and Gibrali cuisine, hence why this was a fitting trial. Peace for cooking. Would have guessed it. Naturally, we succeeded in the trial, and given that Mrala is a chef, a culinarian, his skills were recognized as such, which was a nice touch. We got confirmation on Galef having passed by here a while back with the Dawn Servant and his adventurous companion Kettenram many years prior, to a point where it's kind of obvious that Cryle was the baby that was being carried around. I mean, what else could it have been? It's the only one that would make sense. And then, after Cryle had received that information, having shared her history with Galuf to the Elder, we had a moment with the leader of the village and learned that he was actually the father of Wuk Lamat. Apparently, when she was but a few years old, someone from Mamook tried to assassinate her, as she was the daughter of the leader. Female Gibrali are very rare, apparently, and so they're held in high regard. And she would have been the leader of the Gibrali had she stayed. But as an attempt was made in her life, her father, so caring about the peace, chose to entrust her to his to the most trustable man on the continent, Gulu Jaja. I'm not crying, you're crying. Little did we know that we got spied on while we were sworn to secrecy. One of Baku Jaja's goons overheard things, and the dad got abducted and held hostage for Wuk Lamat's stones. She took exception to that, of course, and of course she fought Baku Jaja with us controlling her. It took me a few tries, but hey, it happens. She bested Baku Jaja and got back her stone while we were watching from the sidelines, being super chill about it. And after the talking down to from Wuk Lamat, Baku Jaja freaked out and fled, clutching his hands in his hands. Our next step of the journey is Mamook, where the autarch of the Mamook reigns. Who is the autarch? And what is Baku Jaja's play in all of this? We will find out in a minute or a few. As I load in, this is the final trial. Let's make our cat girl the leader. God, the background art is so good. Let's see now. I think I did their thing previously. Twins ran me from one end of the Yotomo horizon to the other. From what? Asking about everything of remote interest along the way. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. Wondered what had happened. Erville Stoa was both educational and exciting. I hope I can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. Did something happen while we were away? There's a certain satisfied air about you. Oh, I'm just proud of my pumpkin. Since we were last to return, I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. Listen, I've been in your shoes many a times. Many a times I've had to fend for myself with my friends forced to watch from the sidelines. This is a valuable lesson sometimes you have to learn and relearn. Worry not. Kujaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask you for help when I need it, of course. And I'm better than that now. Of course, girl. Earlier in the second promise camp, That's his voice, I think.
The passage to Mamook remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk pibil?
What was that thing on?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said.
Yes, Koana.
And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
You really sound your age now,
hide behind
Fankers.
that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
All right. Do I actually have more mahogany? Where's no how traversable the is. So what's the state of the Namek traverse? So being cleared, I assume. Uruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuk Lamat's Stone Keystone. the XIV will be lost after all. Heh, I already got it back. Huh? What? When? Not to mention how. This Bukuja job we're talking about. Bested him in combat, with Morale watching on from the sidelines. It was awesome. And then he ran away, crying for his mommy. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bukuja in single combat. Bravo! Hehe, what can I say? I've had a good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavations have contracted me with news of their success. The Tyrian Vectorverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamook. Come to think of it, isn't Bakuja just home? We can only hope that residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Captain Ram first met the Dawn Servant, then some civility awaits us. Surely some civilities await us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Captain Ram and Mamook and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Gibraltar and Mamuja. But since that time, most of the Mamuja who supported his peace have left the city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is the cloister of Mamook, and all these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Oh, whatever they're like, the people of Mamook are also Talialal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it is my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from. And eat so much shipwreck we built besides. I wish that were me. Thank you for everything, Munruk. Till next time, take care. Meow. Yes, good. First we make our way across the shipwreck. Jobret Cinderfield to southeast. So if we get the blue side quests, how you have grown indeed. Okay, so real quick, we'll do the blue quests. Teatro. Actually, you know what? The Corn Servant is here. The gentleman the Corn Servant is here. A stomach for change. You could swear the Corn Servant was beaming at the sight of you. Ah, so we meet again. You're looking well, my friend. Of course, what did you expect? Unfortunately, there is at least one Jibral here who is not well, and so I am come to offer them succor and sustenance. Alas, my words yet lack the strength to reach them. Might I prevail upon you to help them in my stead? They're right this way. Let's grab this one. Aiming high, Churchill seems to be taking the measure from afar. It appears to please what he sees. Hello there, Amara. You don't know me, but I've seen you keeping company with the preferred promise. I've been wanting to speak with you if you have a moment. Name's Dawntrail, and I'm a hunter here. We're almost a hunter. I have need of a strong arm to accompany me on my next foray, in order to belong to one of the Wuk Lamat's mighty companions. I know you must be a busy man, but everyone else has their own duties to attend to, and our village has a rule that none can hunt alone. It'd be very grateful if you join me. Well, does it have to be me? Just tell me what to kill. Thank you. I need to take every chance I have to gain experience if I want to be accepted by my more senior hunters. And working with you is sure to be enlightening. Great, then let's be off. The hunting grounds are to the north. See you there, Marawa. Okay. There is something peculiar about the growl of his stomach that troubles me. Say, you're the companion of the promise, aren't you? I've heard tell of your great strength and valor, though I aspire to do great things much like you. I fear I've not the stomach for it. Quite literally, in fact. My family is constantly telling me I must eat meat if I'm to build my strength, but my stomach protests every attempt. I simply cannot digest it. A sensitive stomach, is it? What it requires is something filling and nutritious, yet suitable for a delicate constitution. I but take a generous helping of my corn, raise it to a gentle boil, and there, this corn porridge should do nicely. Try this corn porridge. This porridge. A porridge made from corn. Even my stomach should be able to handle such a dish. It looks quite delicious, thank you. Everyone was so insistent that I find a way to consume meat. I never gave out thought to alternatives to build up my strength. You've given me much to think about. It's odd that his stomach is amenable to my corn-based cuisine. How vexing it must be struggling to eat food knowing full well it disagrees with you, and ultimately have little to show for your efforts. But by adjusting his diet, he may yet find his own path. That should be potentially paved with corn makes it all the sweeter, I say. Yeah! Speaking of paths, I must follow mine elsewhere, for the clarion call of hungry bellies beckons once more. Stay well and stay fed. Corn. There we are, Chatro. Our core is a Thea. They're quick and clever, a challenge for any hunter. But their meat is tasty enough to make all the trouble worth it. They're partial to tree sap, so they're often up among the branches, nibbling away. If you wait till the base of the tree covered with stuff, they'll probably come down to the Findex core. Of course, they aren't the only animals roaming the wilds. The stuffy Vatrasal Brox have made meals of more than one innocent soul, so keep an eye on, eh? I try to name our trees. Should go a bit deeper into the forest so we can cover more ground. Meet me back here once you're done, and good luck, Brawa. I only do the starter quest so we can get the blue stuff done. I'll try to do the other side quests tomorrow. Try being the word. And I'll try hard. Actually, I see the other blue quest over there, so I'll... do what I want to. Sorry, I'm not feeling well. If the coughing gets bad enough, I might just mute myself. Ah, you made it! I've only just returned myself, and I'm eager to compare our catches. What? You caught even more than I did? In all these scorching grounds, as well as my own home. Wuk Lamat chooses her companion as well. I heard anything about you, and I'm glad to know I was right. I'm sure they'll let us attempt the trial after this. The trial, you say? Yeah, I suppose you ought to explain. See, there's a reason I'm so keen to gain experience as a hunter. I want to join the Brethren of Brox, but they won't accept just anybody. No, only hunters with finely honed skills and intuition are even considered. I still remember the dad said I would be one of them. I was young, foolish, and thought I could hunt on my own, in defiance of the rules. Then a beast snuck up on me, its fangs bared. I thought I was done for, but then an arrow struck it down. It was one of the Brethren of Brox. He saved me, and ever since I've wanted to do the same. To watch over the forest and keep a safe place for others. I can't think of a better way to spend my days. But their trial was conducted in pairs. I asked one of the brethren to assist me, but all of them have been so busy lately. They aren't forthcoming with their details, but I've gathered that beasts of the forest have been behaving strangely lately. Either way, they have bigger things to worry about than the ambitions of a novice. But you're good as any of them. If we do the trial together, we're sure to make it through. Please say you'll help me. This is my chance to finally be infused. If you think I'm good enough. That's what I wanted to hear. There's no one else I'd rather have. That brings me to one step closer to my dream. And I have to do everything in my power to go the rest of the way. There we go. We'll get you on your way tomorrow, buddy. Wait. Okay, no. So I'm gonna do a quick jump. We're going to the Yockel again. Hey, young Gibral. Yeah, Seekers in the Cinderfield. This young Gibral needs someone to follow a suspicious individual. Oh there, friend. I require someone with a stealthy tread to help me shed light on a little mystery and interested in a bit of a work. Recently, I've observed one of the older residents of Yggdrasil coming and going from the Jobrit Cinderfield. Quite unusual since the place is nothing but a barren wasteland ravaged by war. Of course, I don't want to be seen prying into private matters, so I can't ask the others about it. But if he's up to no good, I need to know about it. You follow him for me? He usually makes his regular journey to the Cinderfield around this time. Once you find him, stick to his tail. But don't get too close, or this will be all for nothing. There we go. Now let's go and do the thing. Time for more lessons, gang. Alright, there's the destination. Where's our old homie? Our homie? Hey, homie. Don't you know me? So we wait. There he is. Let's follow. There he goes. No, here about us chickens. People just doing some fishing. Getting close, I can feel it. I better hurry. Ah, is that a carriage over there? There's our friends over there. Damn it! Now I gotta go all the way back. No, better luck this time. We were so close. I just have to collect. There we go. Alright, no zombie, I just have to wait until the goods get here. Maybe I'll be home in time for dinner. Did you follow me here? I guess I was as sneaky as I thought. But I'm not doing anything wrong despite how it looks. I'm trying with Mamook. Oh, under the blessing of old Mamook. I have to be secret about it though. You see, we deliver valuable foodstuffs to Mamook. Meats and vegetables that are hard to come by in their parts of the woods. In turn, we get Jatika bananas. Each party leaves their goods in carts and collects them when the other is out of sight. For a while after hostility ceased, trade didn't have to be so cloak and dagger. But many of the Mamoja who are willing to embrace change have left to Liolo. And those who remain burned old grudges. So we chose a path of discretion. Of course, I don't blame the people of Mamook, even the Ingraks. There are those who can't forgive the past. Trading like this appeases both sides, even though our dealings aren't exactly unknown to most. I take it the one who asked you to follow me was a young one, yes? Think to know though, to overlook an old man wandering into the blessed wastes? Hey, road, it's time I took my goods and returned home. If you could tell that at last you lost sight of me, I'd be grateful. She'll accept the truth more easily if she discovers it for herself. Okay. Let's go and deliver the quest. Don't mind if I do. You returned. Did you find out where he was going? He was too quick for me. Really? Oh, these things happen, I suppose. Nevertheless, I thank you for trying. Truth be told, I do have a theory as to what he's up to. See, every once in a while, I'll spot people feasting on Jatika bananas. They never say where they got them from. But if that man is venturing into the lower forest, he could be the one smuggling them. But it's too soon to go around making accusations. I'll keep looking into the matter, and until I find the truth, let's both keep quiet about this, eh? As promised, you deserve a reward for your time. Safe travels. For the peace! Now let's get back to the MSQ. Cha-cha. Cha-cha. I think that's how you say it. Cha-cha. Shiny dainty! I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamook. Odds are, after seeing the battlefield, I find it miraculous that the Dawntrail was able to negotiate peace at all. If a cool judge ran in this direction after losing to Wuk Lamat, then he already was returning to Mamook. I filled my bag with Jabir before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. Why did you give me some? That reverse will bring us straight into the Jatika hotland. Remember how you insisted the forest is green? What is that supposed to mean? The forest is green. Is anybody wants to go out of dungeon? Whew. This path goes steep, isn't it? Let's take a time and ascend safely. Okay, Crow. I could just jump down here. Nothing know? I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Kaiju-Z cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuk Lamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we have to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Cry to his mommy, probably. I'll say. Ervil said that the Travelers was to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. They dug all this up? Shit. Wonder if you can swim here. Guess I'll find out in a minute, or a few. Wuk Lamat. Just look at this thing. What a vibrant glow. Yeah, this looks like a meteorite. Because you had the right stuff to get down here. Ayo. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Alright. As you hold the paring stone to the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants of the ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether that they emit causes the surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. There's gonna be a plot point at some point down the line. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Be drowned in mercy. Be merciful. There you are. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from a leopard forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people from Mamook can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Aye, aye. Elze, rather more quiet than I expected. Well, I wonder what the final feat will be. Not to see whether or not Rook fears were well founded. And here we finally are, not to find the elector. As this is also my first time visiting Mamook, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given those Mamook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Aye, aye. City of Silence. Finally, Mamook, Wuk Lamat is eager to make progress. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find the elector. The streets seem to converge upon the plaza, so I propose we split up numbers between them. Given Mamook's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move around the city in pairs. Ernville can come with me, and Isaac can go with Prowl. That leaves Mrao as to accompany Wuk Lamat. If these arrangements are everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Hey, something I was selling sold. And the Wuk Lamat haters were pissed the fuck off. Real job. Well, she clearly has no intention of speaking with you. Is that any way to be a host? Joe? Don't talk to me. Am I just repellent for women all of a sudden? Joe? Stop staring. I'm sorry! Have you never seen a Hatsara before? Belligerent Poniwa. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sir. 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 Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. Damn. Good up, bro. Ah. Goodbye. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Damn, do we have the plague or something? Please tell me you've had better luck. Nope. They don't want to talk to me. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and, take a look. Much I wouldn't ignore us, surely. I don't know about that. Also, don't call me Shirley. Please. Hello there. I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawntrail's elector. Could you tell us where they are? Let's see. I'm running low on these. Perhaps we'll go with these. How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will ever even speak with us? Huh? Yes, hello? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure to the west side of the city, as quickly as you can. Let's go. What do you got here?
Up there.
What's up? Cool, Jaja?
Bested by a mere shade.
Did they summon a primal?
Sorolja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Holy shit. I'm guessing this is like the head
The
mage.
channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamook and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
No shame whatsoever, huh?
As of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession.
Ooh.
Be gone from my sight.
What are you telling him? His pride and his body are both wounded.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
Uh-huh.
When Zorolcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
I see. And here comes the boy.
My dearest child. Welcome home.
So this is the other reason he didn't get disqualified, outside of no one getting hurt. He is the prince, essentially.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this?
Where is your homework?
Keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
I'll put you over my knee. Where are the keystones?
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
That is one biased selector.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
Broken, Baku Jaja.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamook, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure.
Bruh.
Leave and never return! You have no place here! Let's go, brother.
The mystic must have been the older brother in this situation, having to make the mature decisions.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Hey. The fuck, dude? That's your son.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall. Now fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamook. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Okay. This is the ma. This has to be the mother. First promised attendant just now. It wasn't exactly strange. Yeah, of course. I'll be the one to reach the Golden City. As though he intends to venture there with or without Sriracha. I have heard about this channeling art before. Passed down for a certain clown that employs arcane implements, produces smoke from which the mage can conjure a shade. It reminds me of Zuffaltol. Maybe summoning of the Garuda up there. It's hard to believe the Raja was bested in battle. That was the dramatic escalation. Yeah, that's escalated quickly. The electors we've met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zerioja, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Where would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Wandering over Zerioja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The Western outskirts, right? Let me just go and grab a thing before we do this. This is nearby. Ow. Let's go and grab that one too. It's nearby, so while we're at it. From the northwest we go. Wait, is it actually up there? Really? Oh, it's a nice house. Let me actually go and get that, huh? 'Cause that's gonna be bothering me for a bit. Somewhere around here. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's been alright on my end. You're outside from Sniffles. What you gonna do, right? Let's see. What? Southeast. There you are, you. Ooh, you. Oof. Oh. Well, down we go. Ooh. Northwest is the next one. Oh, here is just so delightful. Real conversationalists, these people. I feel so welcome. If Zeroja is 101 and she's Ubigo, then yep. Whatever her relation to Zeroja, I hope we can trust her. I could do with at least one ally in this city. Finally, a real conversation. She looks troubled. No shit. To bid us thus meet with her in private, this is both an important and delicate matter. You don't say. Thank you for coming. My name is Melaja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it that you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamook? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe the blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the people of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community as far as Makucha is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by the senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet, now we have an opportunity to proclaim our agency. For you have bested Makujaja. You, a Shabrao inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakuja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He was groomed to be a cheater. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Malorjaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. A bunch of Thornberries killed him. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Dawntrail under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both the daughter and claimant of his legacy, your triumph could prove that Glujaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character, and in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two headed Mamuja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. You might have to elaborate, madam. I'll be back in a moment. I need to do something real fast. Da 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 da. carefully, Emil. He is a very snivelly boy. Sniff, sniff. And here he is back. Our return. Oh man. I'll do. I'm back. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's help Elijah. What I know about Mamook's extremism is limited to what I've heard from rumors. That's same is true for most who hail from Projectile. I expected it was for his devotees that Bakuja joined the rite of succession. The price we pay is referring to the merge between the Hobigo and Bonoa clans. Gulurjaja labored to break down walls, and his very existence would instead lead some to raise them is unfortunate. No shit. If I can use my status as Dawntrail's daughter to help the people of Mamook, I'm happy to do so, but I'd like to better understand Melarja's motivations first. Blessed siblings, Melarja has something to show you. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. We ride. Ow. You won't find sets like these anywhere else. Is that a meteor up there? Aye, and judging by the attachments, the tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Melarja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. So let's go. Let's go grab the thing. This place is so huge though. Let's go, Armageddon. See my opportunity, I'm gonna take it. There you are, you. Well, let's get down there. Bye, branch bearer. You look very spiffy. Oh. Now, I'll say. The canopy blocks out the sun so completely, it's as if we're in the room without windows. A hunting camp like as not. I'd love to talk to the Oja hunters and learn about their ways. Except they'd probably ignore me. Yeah. Their step continued on. Let's catch up to them. Let's go, girls! One complaint I have about this game is that only certain parts are voiced. Seriously, Star Wars The Old Republic spoiled the hell out of me. I could just sit back and relax. What are you looking at, Dan? I was not aware that such tunnels could be found in the Stika Heartland. A well-kept secret indeed. A cavern, and it looks deep. Having seen how dark the forest is, I can understand why so many Mamook just live in Toliolo instead. And why they want to get out of the forest. This place I will show you is just ahead. Give me a moment, ma'am. I want to grab something. It's nearby. Good thing these are not timed. This would suck. Like, oop, no, we're sorry, but you kinda off-fucked for a bit and lost track of time. Start over. There you are, you. I think that's the last one. Nope, there is one to the east of here. But it's so far away, I'm gonna have to get it later. Why didn't my compass just pick it up? It's weird. What is the place you want to show us? It lies just beyond the passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I will reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourselves the truth of the blessed. The cave.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Oh, honey. Be strong. Be strong for father.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
How did they get up here and down there all the time?
To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
The beasts be upon us. Now, if you remember, we've seen these in Opus.
A cool cha-cha.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
Oh, Belty.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mama?
Mother?
Mother. Yep, that's the motto.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamook. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
He can't say no to mother.
Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here.
It's a vase.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabunja,
Oh.
an infant.
Oh.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I have a feeling he'll tell me.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads.
It's one thing if it
And
happened
tremendous
naturally,
power.
but they started
When this
forcing that
child
to
grew
happen.
old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shebral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live.
In the same way
Unlike
that
our brothers and sisters who were sacrificed
Zorauja
for the glory of
is a
Mamook.
miracle. They are blessed
That's-
because they were born.
Horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing.
Such pressure to put on a young kid.
But I did
These
fail.
poor teenagers.
I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but you can't use your siblings as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
Oh, buddy, no.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you are responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours.
Mm-hmm.
Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
Speak your truth, Prince.
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tural. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Discord! Howling at the moon. Wait, wrong thing.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
This is gospel for the vagabonds.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Ow.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
Oh, buddy.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
See, she's not forgiving him. She's not forgetting. But she's deciding to move on because she is to be a leader. She has to be leading him and the rest of his
Which is
people
to say,
from a distance.
You're not a
Need be.
complete alpaca's ass.
And in order for her to be a good leader, she needs to be able to grow past grievances with people.
Wuk Lamat.
Aww.
Well, maybe it's for the best.
Plus, they're super young, all of them.
Exhausting
They have
after
plenty of
all.
time to become friends. To mature as people.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We
Hell
have
yeah,
much to
friendship! Friendship. Friendship. My daughter. Also, is Zero just not gonna accept his son? All I'm saying is I have papers I can adopt. Hey, bro. Before we join the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Bakul Jaja. With every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Nihiana, sabotage us on the river, kidnapped me from my keystone, and released the most vicious Vajra of all time. Also, he kidnapped your father and held him hostage. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Gold Judge's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamook feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, Thanks for listening. Not a voice, Dad. I feel readier for the challenge ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. And let me get that thing. Let's go and get... If I'm not mistaken, we're drawing very close to it. A dungeon. But there's still a bit to it. We'll do what we can. And can what we do. Hey little guys, I haven't seen you since the first. Green, green, green. Where's the green? Ow. Alright, that was the last one. There we go. Yeah. Let me check something in my outfits. I don't have a fancy outfit. Damn, I need to make one soon. It's amazing how Wuk Lamat can connect with anyone. She has an incredible gift. It's called having high charisma. Sometimes it's best to just forgive and move on. It can be difficult. Gods, don't I know it? But that's all the more reason to try your damnedest to look past how you were wronged and let bygones be bygones. I had no idea Kaiju-Z was bearing such a burden. And he would chosen a different path. Still, I believe our true character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognizing our faults. It's a struggle I know all too well. Oh yeah, buddy. Yes, you do. To think that there was such a dark secret behind the blessed siblings, even among the Mamook, I cannot imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. Kaiju-Z's scale represents his faithfulness. Won't fail him, or his purpose, or his people. Purple. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milajam, Moxidros is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us privacy, the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest the Zreoja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Kaiju-Z fought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Well, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Yada-da-da-da-da-da. Shopkeeper! 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 Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Would this change your mind? What the? A blessed scale? As in an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? There's gonna be a meeting, and we require your presence. So Bakuja just sent you to go on assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moxerozuj at once. Look, I've already met a new friend. Hell yeah! Religion Vanilla. Bonnewa. What the? The scale? If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So, what is it that they require of me? We're going to a specific location and have a chat. Bakujaja bids us to come to Moxerozuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Let us learn of your dreams then, buddy. Wuk Lamat! Namaste! Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? It was easy. Wonderful. The esteemed Bakujaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moxerozuj as well. Until then, bye! Apparently, there's a nursery to the west called Goemajin Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll mention Moxerozuj afterwards. There's just one person I need to find. Shopkeeper? Shopkeeper? No, I talked to him already. Hello. Leave this place, outsider. Now I'll have this. Huh? Oh, my apologies, I was unaware. I thank you, blessed Scalebearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall await to Moxerozuj at once. We're going north. It's going down for real. Bouncing? Well, this is a frog after all. Yeah. Girl worker. Now that I think of it, what would Bakujaja grant you his scale? Oh, you'll find out in a minute. What a curious place to gather. Whatever Bakujaja requires of me, I shall happily provide. Hope no one gets a cold from this. Let's see. What is Wuk Lamat? Oh, you know her. She's around. Speaking of Wuk Lamat, there she is with the lads. Sorry to keep you waiting. He invited the second promise as well. It was best for everyone to hear. Lamachi, I need to remind you that this rat is a competition. Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help to complete the feat. No, Mamook has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people's firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Now, everyone, thank you for gathering at such short notice. I'm Wuk Lamat, Foot Promise of Toliolo. Yes, you are. Promise? I thought you served Makujaja. You deceived us? No, they did not. You know, from a certain angle, it looks like she's holding his hand. It's adorable to think about. These cows, they showed you were mine. I entrust them to the third promise in her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuk Lamat has won my trust. Now, you will hear her words. Oh. For them, it's like hearing that the moon is orange. Bakuja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you paid to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. That's my girl. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demand, I ask that you join us. Huh? Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together. If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It will be best if you would choose, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Yes, Mama. We're gonna all go and sulk in the hole. Let's keep an eye out for Zorioja. He won't take kindly to this sort of gathering. She knows she's not a politician. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Wuk Lamat risks her standing in the right to attend to people's needs. This degree of selflessness few can claim to share. Everyone looks uneasy, but their faith in Kaiju-Z guides them even now. He is essentially a demigod to them. Now we come to the heart of it. Not even I imagined that my sister would one day befriend Kaiju-Z. Bruh. Even Kaiju-Z trusted for a promise. I don't know if I'm comfortable discussing this with her. I'm sure my son would have preferred to stay, but his presence alone still greatly sways the people's behavior. An end to blessed siblings. Belief in blessed siblings and the salvation they would bring has sustained me for years and years. There is no other way. If the third promise can surely help us. I don't know what to think of how to feel about this. Or how to feel about this. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He's always been so good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamook, his people, however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Alright, Mrawa. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamook and Zebrao fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamook forced a struggle to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Monoa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Blessed siblings promises more than strength. They promise us the sun. The forest is dark and hospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliolal, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamook to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Sounds like a gathering job. As you have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is the Najul, Jatika banana in Terali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows, it's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. The land was once rich with ore, but the Yokui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much, even if we made overtures to traders. We have little to offer. Nothing will make me happier than to make a good life for my family in a place where I was born, but that's impossible. So if resources as sparse as they are, you don't have any good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force. And for that, we need the the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark and fertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people were wishing they had better land. And who better to get it for them than the blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites, at least, would have value, but apparently not. Hold on, did Nerville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants grow blue? Glow blue? A rather significant physiosocial effect. I would say if we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways that they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorites just south here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate your sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. I might finish this section today. Let's go southward. A first glance, the forest seems a haven of mysterious beauty, but the reality of living here is quite another matter. What a remarkable tree. I hope it will provide us with the insights we need. Plants that shrivel as though cursed. I think I can hazard a guess as to why. I hadn't known that the Dawntrail was battered by a veritable deluge of meteorites long ago, but I had never considered how their presence might be affecting the environment. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorites' etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorites before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in the endeavor, but perhaps you and Cryo will lend your expertise as well. Nerds, away! I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial to determining what manner of species might fare well here. I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them that cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? You want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments of the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I'll collect your pieces once you have them. Maybe your pieces once you have them. Let's go and gather. And I think to myself, what a wonderful gather. Hello. Hey, Kyle. The more fragments we gather, the better. Let's do what we can. One. I should have brought better tools. Should have asked me to make you better ones. Too big for our purposes, but a shot of it might do. Airfill, if you would. Let's see. To the other tree. Hey, Koana. I have mine already, so let me know when you have yours. Just a few more. Where is Wuk Lamat? Where did you wander off, girl? Did you find your fragments? Here you go. Good girl. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Much obliged. Off you know, Crow and I will combine together samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to wait our arrival at Rouge. So go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. Up we go. If we're gonna be traveling, we're gonna be traveling in style. Man. I don't think I trust the promise yet, but if she can offer us some tangible hope, then maybe. Many are reluctant to trust her promise, but I'll agree to wait for her return. That alone gives me cause to pause. If you can truly help us, I'll wait here for as long as you need. Honestly, I don't know what I hope to hear. Real. I remain here out of deference to Melaja, as the mother of our chosen one. Her wishes deserve to be honored. We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Koana and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlian devices of his, but if they can help the Mamook, they can be of help to the Mamook, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet. Mra, I can feel it. The feet of brotherhood. Wuk Lamat is determined to find a solution for Mamook. I'm sure Zarelja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, but coaches are not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Koana and the others will be back with the report soon. Okay. We wait. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait. Good, everyone is assembled. A lot of news. I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I am pleased to say that our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked about the hopes you people in blessed of your the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home? Thus your understandable desire for new land. However, that will be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests have proven, without doubt, that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again. We have discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Laju and giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Huh? Massacre! Access across the salt in a place called Charlian, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Lake Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as yours the aqua, the potato and tomato from Tural, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we're going to grow more than the Jew here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse that was a crack in my voice, effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase marketably. With the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed citizens don't have to be the answer anymore. Then there was never any need to fight, never any need to sacrifice. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. let the old teachings stand with us. Oh. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there is another way for our children and our home, we will no longer suffer in silence. Kick that shade's ass. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words, bro? Alright. Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Varligermander is proof of that. With faithful allies at your side, you can save even the entire star. In friends both for old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness. It is a lesson I learned in life, having traveled and seen so much. Friends, a perplexing notion from an outsider, but not unwelcome. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of brotherhood, and clear the way for Mamook's bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words. I will. After we complete the feat, let's be sure to tell Zerelja the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods that will grow here. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. That is a simple choice. Let's go. We're counting on you, Wuk Lamat. Wuk Lamat's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples will be so famously collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zerelja made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Where are you going? It's this way! Oh boy, fight time! Fight time, fight time. Zerelja's intention was for this feat to prove the supremacy of blessed siblings, but Wuk Lamat shall instead prove that there are other ways for Mamook's people to empower themselves. I can offer moral support at best, but for whatever it's worth, good luck. This feat may bring us closer to the Golden City, but for now we must stand strong for the people of Mamook. Where did Koana go? Have you seen him? Someone has gone to fetch Zerelja. He should be here soon. Our purposing things will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, let's do this, baby.
Zerelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamook and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamook.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe. Even Valley Yarmanda.
Even Valley Girl Amanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Okay.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate in the trust.
That's a brother.
What are you scheming?
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Koana. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready?
Let's dance. Erville out.
Thanks, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Bear witness to our resolve.
The reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we are unstoppable.
Blades of fire rain. What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth. Oh, that one. How is this?
Oh.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Koana, a little help. Oh. Oh, now.
Not enough. Together, we shall triumph.
Can't stop us, Gulu Jaja. Ow!
This will quench your thirst for battle.
Resolve the risen dawn. By crimson wrath be sunburned.
That is a big sword. Wuk Lamat, a little help here.
Everyone, get behind me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Behind the tank.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
I will be next dawn servant. I will protect my people. Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
Neither are we.
We will see Namachi become dawn servant.
Three, 2, 1, and done.
That's my old man for you.
Even as a shade. The ass has been kicked though. Sore loser.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Arugadin. Oh my god, he's so handsome.
Arugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuk Lamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Ah.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
Yes.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean
Cabbages,
sailor.
cabbages.
The one with the pickled cabbage.
Oh, she always has the funniest thing that you ever
We
saw.
can talk about me cabbage later.
Me cabbage.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuk Lamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
We're not minions. We're Wuk Lamat's friends and comrades. In the same way, the Guluja's comrades and friends aided him against Valgamanda.
You believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Yes! That's how this works! You dumbass!
Together we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
That's my president.
If you need to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Could have made this trial.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation.
Happy nation.
Little Lamachi no longer.
Happy nation.
As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Koana. Thank you.
Good big brother. Meow.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Oh, hush you.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Aww.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking.
Caw! Caw!
But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
Why, naturally. You can count on me, Koana.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuk Lamat. The ride ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
The City of Gold.
I know.
Our next destination.
If I can come this far, I can go all the way.
All of the way. All of the way. We will get there. All of the way. Yeah, it's a shame. The dance of its strength was incredible. I shouldn't imagine how we might have fared without the second promise support. Joy though I am by this outcome, I was thinking to speak with Catherine while we have the chance. A second promise has won a great deal since we first met him. I dare say that wise thing we do have been of no little influence. I am glad to see you all remain in one piece. I will not stand in your way. But mark me, your victory does not afford you authority to dictate our future. Who decided what is best for Mamook? No one else. Not like a bit of hardship to see your precious children grow into fine adults. Let's go and tell the people our victory. Sadly, we'll have to do a trail next time, which is fine. But promise. We brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Belaja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it is our turn. You've shown us another way. That we can build the lives we've always wanted. Here, in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from aggressive salt, I suppose we have to treat it with outsiders. As equals, of course. Oh. Heavy's the head. Inside or outside, we're all just people. No matter what we look like or where we are born. Oh. When you're not used to all the colors and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You never know unless you keep an open mind. And what may feel scary, taking the first step towards understanding is always worth it. That's my girl. Of course, learning about outsiders may help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. But Bakujaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. And also take your son back seriously. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Soliolal. We can still make things right, my love. Just a different side of history. Oh. Okay. I'll do it for you, baby. Thank you for your promise. Thank you for everything. Celebration times, come on! still owe me an explanation about the cabbage, you know? This girl has hyper-fixated herself on the damn cabbages. The people of Mamook have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available to use. Yeah! That was just some side quest, probably. Yep, there's the side quests and the blue quests. It's never too late to let go of prejudices. No matter how difficult it may seem, it can be done. This is my first time meeting Kettlebell. A Rugadin if I ever saw one. Of all the things I expected to discover in Tyrell, Eosia's most legendary sailor was not one of them. Not among them. Among us. We ought to speak with Kettlebell before we do anything else. Dankwa does look similar to some Emorsian sailors I've seen, but I never would have guessed he was Kettlebell. He's a rock star, you know. Road to the Golden City. Kettlebell, living legend, knows explorer extraordinaire would like to chat. This ain't no place for a proper chat. Be campers just north of the city. Blue as the boat, as people here call it, or count of my dazzling twinklers. Alright. Right. We'll continue that quest next Monday. I say Monday because tomorrow, early, we're gonna do the side quests. I'll pick a random time as I usually do. And then, of course, on Fridays, at the same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern European Summer Time, we are going to get into the groove of things again with Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. We're in Chinatown after all, boss, and we've got a Nosferatu to save from a building. Until then, this is Kaiju-Z wishing everyone an easy and good morning, midday, and evening. Stay safe, everyone. Until next time, eh? Stay safe.